Okay, I am back with a excuse me, a fairly quick update to the Coleco Vision Tracker program. So basically, haven't had a ton of time to work on it this week. Plus, also been getting over was sick for a few days, so just getting over that. But anyways, wanted to show off a couple of things. What I did was right here is the instrument editor. And so there's the instrument editor that I started programming in. You'll have the ability to modify volume and pitch. I've been working on the volume effects right now, and the thought was, let me just move my chair over here. The thought is to allow where you can plug in a bunch of numbers for the volume section, and it can distort the way the music sounds for each note. And I got it working, it sounds okay. Here's the, I was going to show a couple examples with the Mario song here. So the way it works is you can go from number 1 to 15. 15 means the volume is off, 1 is the loudest. And so you can do some really wild effects, like for example, if you wanted to do like a kind of like a Commodore 64 Rob Hubbard type effect, if I do like say 1, 15, 1, 15, comma 1, 15, do that a few times where you're constantly turning the volume on and off really quick. Make sure, there we go, yep, it's in there. And here's the effect that you get. Okay, so yeah, kind of gets you an idea. I got a bug in the program, so I got to unfortunately rerun it every time I show one of these examples. I'll track that down in a little bit. So that was that example. You know, if you wanted to do some strobing kind of effects where you go from, then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Or if I started say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So this will go from a kind of like a low to a high, so it'll start building itself up volume-wise. Then you get some effects like this. So yeah, so you can get some pretty cool effects like that. As I said, so I've just been kind of playing around with some of these, and you get some pretty neat effects. The other thing, by the way, that I found out, which was absolutely huge, I found out that all of my, for lack of a better word, I guess they're called the sharp keys. Any of the keys with the little pound symbol next to them, I found out that I was mapping them slightly wrong when I was using the diagram right here. I was off, unfortunately, with that, and corrected them, and the Super Mario song really looks, really sounds perfectly in key now, finally, where you may have noticed it sounded a little bit off, to say the least, last time, but it sounds really good at this point. So if I go to the Metroid song, and I kind of play with the volumes, it really makes the Metroid sound pretty cool too. So say if I go 1, say I'll fade it slowly, well, a little faster, 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and then I turn it back to like say 6, 3, 15, some weird numbers. We'll see what this sounds like, but it's kind of neat to just play with these and you get some cool effects sometimes. Here we go. That sounds kind of cool. Okay, so, but yeah, so that, as I said, just wanted to show there's the volume function is working on the instruments. You'll have up to 8 instruments. I might add more, but I got this part working where finally, it takes all the data in here, breaks it up into here properly. One thing that we're all going to have to keep in mind, though, is with these neat effects, unless Dan, New Coleco, can tell me otherwise, there's going to be some consequences for using all this nifty stuff, because when I render this code out to Coleco code, to my knowledge there is no instrument data available in the documentation here, which means computer would have to compensate. It would have to compensate for every one of these volume effects, and it would add all of the additional notes with the proper volume settings next to each one when it creates the actual ColecoVision file. So, you know, a fairly simple song can, you know, you can, quadruple and then some the actual amount of data on the song, because you're using all of these different shifts in volume and then eventually with pitch once I add that functionality in there. Maybe not a big deal, but just wanted to point it out, that to my knowledge I think that's the way that's going to end up working. But again, just wanted to kind of show, you know, where I was with this, but it's just really nice to have the volume effects in there working. Really makes the song sound wild. Here's one more I always get a kick out of doing, as I keep calling it the Rob Hubbard effect, but we'll try the Metroid with the 1, 15, 1, 15, then we'll do say 6, 15, 12, 15, so we'll kind of have it fade out after a couple of that. So here we go, and let's see how this one sounds. Let's turn up the volume a little bit, and here we go. Let's see. That's pretty cool. Okay, that, and the other thing I just wanted to show, but by the way, I've been working on this. I keep showing everyone preloaded songs in here, but just to show you that the editor does work. You know, you can, hang on, let me rerun it. Just to show you the editor actually working. So you put your cursor in one of these, and then, you know, I can move up and down with the arrows, and if I put, say, I'll put like an E there, put a key there, another key there, and then what I did was I added an effect where if you press the space, it puts this character in there, which is a break that tells the it tells it don't play that note anymore, don't carry it anymore. A lot of other mod trackers seem to use that same idea, or puts a little bar in there. So I put a couple notes in here. It's not going to sound all that great. Okay, so then I'll put the cursor over here, and we'll play a couple notes here. And if you want to change the octave, you use the keypad right over here, and so everything starts out in octave 1. If I do that, I'll change it to an octave 2, you know, where I hit a 3 on the keypad, octave 3. So as I change the octaves at the moment, I'll change that to an octave 3 as well. Plug another random key in there. I'm not trying to make anything that just sounds nice, just playing with the editor. Okay, so you get an idea there. And then if I go over here to the volume controls and I go 1, 4, 8, 3, 15, I'm just bouncing around. And okay, that's in there. If I replay, so as you can see, it's you know, it's got the distortion effect in there from the volume changes here. So I just want to show that, you know, the editor is working. I still got a program in the noise channel here. I haven't done anything with that one. I've just been using the first 3 voices. I'll get the noise in there soon. But there's the progress for now. You know, obviously we should be faster than it is, but you know, with working and you know, trying to you know, keep everything else going, it's a little bit of a challenge. But we're getting there, and you know, hopefully everyone's enjoying watching these updates. You know, and I'll keep everyone posted. Hopefully we'll have some really nice progress in the next week again, and really hopefully get this out to you guys to use, you know, hopefully fairly soon. I hope it's not too much longer. But the other big thing is, functionality wise, I still don't have the ability to save and load a song in here yet. You know, with the exception of my demo songs that I have in there. I started plugging in the Super Mario Land song, but so I only plugged in the first like part of the data there, so it's not very good. But you know, just as I said, I just want to show some examples. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.